And good morning, Minecraft. This is Mr. Kassarian, and welcome back to Industrial Rotation. So I've been doing some work today. We have this new tower, and this new tower is a processing annex to our main facility. As you can see here, let me explain how this works, all right? We now have a second rock crusher up here as well, okay? So how this is going to work is that items are going to come in here, and the storage bus is going to put items into this iron chest, all right? That iron chest, if you look through here, has a conduit, has an ME item an Ender IO item conduit connected to it. So what this is going to do is it's going to pull items out. You can see extracting, round robin, active without signal. All right, and it's pulling out on the green. Okay, so it pulls out green, goes to here and here. When it's done, it pulls out on the brown channel. It then pulls it out and drops it into this interface. All right, so let me show you. Are you configured correctly? I think you are. Let's just take a quick look. Iron ore, iron ore. Okay. And that's not where I wanted to land. I need to patch that up. Kind of desperately, in fact. All right, let's put that there. That goes there. Okay. So, once that's done, we then have another storage bus right here, which is going to dump the items into here. All right. Now, what you can't really see, right there, you can kind of see, all right, there we go, is I have conveyor modules connected to each of these ore washing plants that's going to pull the items out of this iron chest, all right? And then on each side here, we have an ME interface that's dumping out, so each of these ore washing plants is configured to dump its items out, if I pull this away, into the two ME interfaces, all right? So 2 to 2, okay? And then if we drop down another level, we will see that down here we have another item, we have another storage bus, another chest, same setup, this time for our thermal centrifuges. All right. So now we come down one more level, and this room will be a couple more things that we need to add. Not too shabby, right? Right. I actually quite like this whole thing. The entire idea of this, basically, is that it's going to be a lot easier for us to process items, especially ore. Okay. So we can take a look at, we'll do lead ore, we'll do graphite ore, we'll do sapphire ore, we'll do sapphire ore, we'll do lapis lazuli ore, we'll do indium ore, we'll do cadmium ore, we can do coal ore, we can do Certus quartz ore, we can do magnetite ore, we can do green sapphire ore. Crushed coal ore. There we go. Okay, so let's take a look at this, shall we? So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here just to demonstrate. Now, the rock crusher, right, because none of the power is hooked up yet. Right, so that's going to be a bit tricky. Okay, so the first things first, we're going to have to hook up the power to all of this stuff. We also need to configure this thing. So we have these two in. That. Okay. So now if we drop this into this iron chest, this stuff should get pulled out unless I completely misconfigured things. Let's see. I took that signal, extract. Or do you only want to insert onto the top? That may be your issue. Yeah, that's going to be your issue. Okay. So, in that case, what we can do is we'll put down a block of concrete there just to get up here. And we'll go... Yeah, okay. So, in that case, we'll open this up, and we'll grab this guy. Setting cleared. Oops. Saved settings. Okay. When we're just doing that, just to save myself some time as I'm doing this. Okay. So we'll remove that. Remove that. Thank you, Greg Tech, for spamming with notifications about things. And we'll just put this right there. Load the settings down. Connect that there. We'll set this to extract. We'll set this to extract. And then we just need some more item conduits from Ender IO. All right. Now, the reason I'm doing it with all these machines here, instead of using higher tier machines, is actually kind of, well, I have a good reason for it, all right? My good reason is that in Ender IO, one of the things, or sorry, GregTech. In GregTech, you can use machines of higher tiers. So let's take a look in a couple seconds at what I mean by that, all right? You can use machines of higher tiers, and it will speed things up. So let me just pull this. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Insert, and insert. And connect there. Extract, round robin, on. And of course I can't actually get at that. Good. All right. All right, good. It is pulling it out, and it should be dropping it fairly evenly, yep, into these machines. Beautiful. Okay. I just need to hook these guys up with power. So, as I was saying earlier, let's take a look at how we process iron ore, all right? Or let's take a look at actually the processing for crushed coal ore, all right? So now we have crushed coal ore. Yep. You can see we have, okay, so it's showing this recipe, okay. So you can see it has, is there a better way to show it? No. It has the ore washing plant, or the, there we go. So we could use the standard 32 EU per tick ore washing plant. We could also use the MV ore washing plant, which would speed it up. This is how GregTech does quote-unquote overclocking. All right. Now the downside to overclocking like that is that it's actually less efficient in EU to do it that way. All right, it uses up more power, significantly more power, over time than you really would think that it would. All right, so there is a downside to it. Okay, we'll run this down through the wall, actually. So it uses up more EU than you would think, or than it normally would if you were just using, you know, a standard plant. So what I'm doing instead is I'm saying, okay, well, let's do it more efficiently then, and let's actually process it down using using basic machines that I'm just using a lot more of. Okay, so in my opinion, it's a little bit faster, or rather, it isn't really that much faster. It's just, let's go with it's a different way of doing things. All right. I don't think it's necessarily that much better or worse than any other way of doing things. Where am I coming down here? Yes, okay. Sorry, I'm just having one of those, like, what am I doing and how am I doing it moments. All right, so that's now connected. All right, so we should upstairs see the rock crusher starting to run. Yep, there we go. Those are the rock crushers running. Okay, so these guys are all running now. So those are running and should be dumping into here. Good, okay. So now what we need to do is get back downstairs and get some of that crushed ore out. All right? We're not downstairs enough yet. Sorry. Anyways, listening to things on TV is dangerous. All right, so we got crushed coal, lead, graphite. Good, okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to input this into that other storage bus. Now, the reason I'm using storage buses here is because if you notice, they have a lot more storage space than anything else I have. All right, so ore washing plant, good. All right, so just code this stuff in like that. Insert only mode. Set the priority up a little bit. And there we go. Items put in. All right. So then, once we've done this, all right, and we haven't yet hooked up power to these guys, remember, all right? We're going to have to do that now. We're going to have to hook up power to them. So what we're going to do now is get all the way back down here and get back over to our main base. Because, of course, we're going to have to use medium voltage transformers, medium and low voltage transformers to actually power these guys. And unfortunately, I'm actually thinking that probably what we're going to have to do is it's going to take me a while to get there because I don't think I have that much aluminum left. Okay, so I have roughly enough aluminum for one transformer, all right? And that's what I was kind of afraid of. Because that means I'm going to have to either find more aluminum, which is doable. You can see I've been doing a lot of other work over here. Thank you. And I'm going to need my assembling machine. You can see I changed things up just a little bit in here. Goody, good, good. That's unfortunate. Yeah, okay. So let's find ourselves, let's see, MV machine hull. Yoink. Alright. And then I need an MV transformer, right? Or just a transformer. Copper cable, copper cable, copper cable, copper cable. Let's find that transformer again. Copper, 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 copper. Oh, gold. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Let's find this. Let's get this out. And some rubber. Ribber. We want rubber. There's a difference, guys. There's a difference. All right, there we go. And let's chuck this into one of these machines over here. Wire mill, thank you. So yes, as I was saying, it's a little bit difficult isn't the right word. Yes, this entire setup, it's not a difficult setup to do. It's just not, you know, really within my power requirements right now, to be honest with you guys. Okay, voltage in, voltage out. Good. Now we need a, so that's a medium voltage, and then we need a low voltage. Low. Actually, this would be a good place to use my low voltage battery buffers, to be perfectly honest with you guys, right? This would be a perfect place to use these. Yeah, let's pull one of those out. Low voltage. Low voltage transformer. LV machine hull, tin cables, copper cable. Well, we have that. All right. Let's see. And we need that rubber sheeting back out. Rubber! No, we need rubber sheets. There we go. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, and like that. Nice and easy. Okay, and then we're going to need... Yeah, alright, so let's go low... Yeah, the copper cable. Yeah, I need more tin cable. And let's do this. Good, okay. And actually, I think I need... No, I just need 2, okay. Let me see what I have that has aluminum in it. That's cinnabar, netherrack, gold, centrifuged coal ore, that's good. Good to have that laying around. Oh, right. Okay, so I need to... Centrifuged silver ore, centrifuged almandine, Interesting. Okay, so what I need to do now is I need to get back over there and code this in some more. All right, let's also see. Well, I could just look down here. We're getting more capacity upgrades too. The primary reason that I ended up going with storage buses for this build is because they actually have the storage capacity to be able to handle this. Or at least handle it a lot easier, let's say. All right, because if you look at their maximum capacity, it's pretty huge. Yeah, you can see that there. So let's go centrifuge this, centrifuge this, centrifuge this, and more of this stuff. Good, okay. So then let's throw this in. You can hear these two guys are now running quite happily. Beautiful. Okay, so what we're also going to do is let's get back down. We're at the thermal centrifuge level, right? Which one of you guys has the most crap in you? Oh, son of a gun. Yep, I was afraid of that. All right. Extract only. Let's put that in there for right now. All right, that's going to be the easiest way to do it. That was not what I wanted it to do. That was not it at all. All right. That was not it at all. Thank you, game. Thank you. Did I set your priority? Yeah, I did. That's interesting. Okay. Now we have to fix this now. Whoopsies. This is the downside to using this sort of a system. Crushed. Okay. As I said, this is the downside to using this sort of a system. Is sometimes it wants to run away on you. Crushed. And when it does, your only option is to make sure that you fix it quickly. Now, these are probably going to use fewer channels, actually, than just about anything else. The top unit's going to use the most network space because it's the one that is... it doesn't have OR dictionary functionality. So, Alamandine Dust, what can I do with you? Let's take a look at that, actually. Because I think I know why I was processing this. Yes, this is why I was processing this, but I need 20 of it. Because it's aluminum, iron, and silicon, but I need 20 of the stuff to do that. We do have some more aluminum dust, which is good. All right, so we can chuck that in our blast furnace. Yeah, so the reason I did this was I got sick of this entire setup, and I wanted to do something completely different with it. And basically the only thing I could do that was much different was what I'm doing right now. So let's just throw that in there. And it should run. Yep, okay, it's running. And let's see. Anything else I need to get rid of in my inventory? Not especially. Okay. So let's get this power hooked up at least to something here. All right, so medium voltage transformer, and then in a low voltage transformer, we'll connect to silver. Great. Okay. That means we need silver wire, don't we? We're going to need more of this. So let's fix that right now. So yes, I got tired of where it was. It was kind of cramped and hard to work with, and it wasn't really expandable. And this setup actually isn't the most expandable thing I've ever built, but what it is it's reliable. All right, so that's kind of our benefit here. And it'll hopefully work out pretty well. I'm actually, the only thing I'm a little worried about is that it's not going to have the capability to actually support. My main concern is that our power network is not going to be able to support what we're trying to put into it. And that's my main concern. And the thing is that with GregTech, you run into a lot of issues where you actually have more ores than most mod sorting systems are really comfortable dealing with. And you really need one that's quite expandable. With GregTech, you have all these ores, you need to process them, you need something that's expandable, and you need it to not be humongous and need, a billion sorting machines and a lot of complex wiring. So I wanted to redo it in a way that kind of had a nice flow to it. This flows top to bottom. And I wanted to use something that actually was expandable enough to be able to deal with it. And that basically restricted me down to applied energistics. Because these things have a lot of storage space in them. So I decided, that's probably my best bet to work with. I pretty much have to do that. Great. All right. So I think we're going to have power coming up right here. Ow. That's probably my best place to have power coming up and over. And to do that, we're going to have to do some interesting wiring gyrations. Yeah, so we're going to have to come out like that. Over. The nice thing about Greg Tech is that it's much easier to place cable places because they take up full blocks. They're not half blocks like a lot of other mods cables are. The downside is you can't sneak them in places, right? You have to get them in where you want them to go. All right, so that's the ore washing plant. Okay, so we'll do this like this. We'll break. Yeah, okay, this is what we'll do. We'll do that. And then we'll have our copper cable going 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and then we'll have our... Oh, that's not going to work. Okay, right. Right, that's not going to work. All right, wire cutters, please. Here I go derping out. All right. The reason that's not going to work is that we're, of course, going to be putting more than just one packet of power through at a time. We're going to be putting at least 2 and up to 4. So we're going to have to do that a little bit differently. All right. That's 4x annealed. I need more copper wire then. Brr. Boo, humbug. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Okay. So we're going to have to process some more copper into copper wire as well. Yay. Okay. Greg Tech, always processing something. So yes, and I wanted to do this before we actually started work. I can speak English, guys. Really. This is my native language. I knew that I'd have to do this. I knew that I needed to start processing this stuff sort of quickly-ish. All right, so here's what we'll do first. Oh, right. I never finished that? Huh. Or did I get a different save of the game by accident? I may have, because I had to rebuild the laser engraver. I actually spawned it back in. Oh, I must have loaded a previous save. Well, that's fine, because all I did last episode was build the laser engraver, so it doesn't really matter now, does it? Well then. 1x copper wire. This is 2x copper wire, so we'll put this stuff together to get more 2x copper wire. We'll put this stuff together to get 4x copper wire. That should be enough. Huh. Oh, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And do I have the battery buffer? Yes, I do. Okay. So as I was just saying, one of the things that you end up running into in mods is that... Oh, I want some steel plates, too. That reminds me of that. Okay. Okay, steel plates. Let's put that there. We can put you away. There we go. Kind of a full inventory as usual. And we're running low on time, but I wanted to show this to you guys, too. So one of the things I end up running into is... because I have so many different saves and I'm backing them up and I'm moving them around and I'm doing weird things with them, it can be a little difficult for me to remember what save I'm playing on what day. As much as I hate to admit that, and it can also be a little bit difficult for me to keep straight what mod I'm actually playing at any given moment. Which is really embarrassing, by the way. It's like, wait, what am I playing? Who am I? What am I doing? You know, it's just one of those, like, I'm not old, really, I swear. Okay, so what we'll do here is we're going to put some steel plate in to shield this. Boom. And then we're going to take our low voltage battery buffer and we're going to put him in right there. All right. And then we're going to wrench him, if I can find it. Well, first we're going to put this stuff in. And then I'm going to find my GregTech wrench wherever it ran off to, which is somewhere. There you are, buddy. You're hiding from me. And we're going to wrench that guy up so he's facing into those. Perfect. And then what we can do is we can put down our medium voltage transformer. No, not that. That's how we have things explode on me. We're going to put down one of our low voltage transformers, like that. Face him that way. And then we're going to put in a medium voltage. Let's just make sure HV to MV. Okay. There we go. And we're going to face him in. Have him face that way as well. Okay. So then all we should have to do is, if I grab my annealed copper silver, there we go, and we run our silver cable up, we should find, you are connected, good. But all we need to do now is connect that in. Right there. Let's get the block of concrete back out. And we should have this guy powered. Let's check upstairs. Oh, these guys need water too. Durr. How the heck am I going to do that? It's a pretty bloody good question, actually. How am I going to get water to these guys? Well, I can run it up around the outside. That's a solution. I also have some empty space right here. I can do that, and then what I can do is I can... Okay, so this is what I'll do. Hold on. Hold on for just a minute. All right, let's get the Yeta wrench out, and let's disconnect this. Boom. Mm-hmm. Boom. Okay. We can come out a block. Actually, here's what I'll do. I'm going to be sneaky about this. All right. Let's get down here. Now, I don't know if I've shown you. I have shown you ME conduits. So what we'll do is we'll use ME conduit through there. All right, so let's go cond. We're going to get pressurized fluid conduit, and then we also need ME conduit. And I don't think I need dense conduit at that spot in the system. If I do, then I'm a little, well, sideways, but that's okay. So what I can do is, do I need ME conduit, dense conduit? No, I don't. Okay, so I can just go boom, and then boom. And then just for safety's sake, and then what I can do is I can go pressurized fluid conduits here, and then run them through the floor. Right like this, watch. There, 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 there. Not what I wanted. 1, 2, 1. Oops, and we're one short, of course. All right, that's fine. And then all we should have to do is Yeta wrench. Turn you off. It's just visual, honestly, but it always irritates me when it does this. So we'll do that, that. Get back over to here. Do that. Do that. Do that. And we just need one more of those and we're all set. And what we can do is just put in, I don't know where we'll do it, but some sort of water collection system thing. I don't know. Let's take a look at this. Let's go, nope. There we go. Oh, right, we need some more fused quartz. Okay, that's fine. Absolutely fine. All right, so let's get some quartz going, shall we? Okay, anyways, guys, I'm going to finish this up off camera. I hope you guys don't mind. From this point on, it's just me hooking together power connectors and water connectors, and I'm probably just going to use an aqueous accumulator for this. So anyways, guys, this has been Mr. Kasarian. I want to thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, give me a like, comment, subscription. And yes, I am back in Massachusetts, and I am back from vacation. So audio quality goes back up to normal, which you guys are probably very happy about to hear. And yes, I will probably be a little bit better about actually, getting my videos done on time. Anyways, guys, this has been Mr. Kasarian. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you next time. As always, happy mining.